Daktari, please.
Thank you, PT Pieros and PT Kariuki. I hope you can get me loud and clear. Yes, good evening, Superstars members and distributors, and even by any chance you have invited a guest, we still want to welcome all of you to our presentation this particular evening. Having been introduced so well by Pieros, I think I don't need to talk much about myself. The name is Reverend Dr. Simon Malusi, and I joined this opportunity in 2018, and I'm at the level of director as we talk, and I'm very excited because while I joined because of the health of our daughter, our daughter, that is me and my partner in the business. Our daughter got well after she had undergone several admissions and surgeries in those big hospitals without improvement. So the opportunity got me when I was still doing my routines in the IVF, that is the in vitro fertilization. And so far, I've enjoyed a lot in it. I've enjoyed the products. I'm almost on the layer 7, and I don't think I look so. This is because of the product. So seated next to me is my partner in the business, Madam Josephine Kimandi Malusi, and we are blessed with the 3 grown-ups. I want to take us to this particular interesting topic on cancer. I'm sure it's an interesting subject to all of us, and I would want to share my slides with you. If you don't have the somewhere to write, probably you'll be disadvantaged, but you can take some photos. Yeah, we are talking about cancer, and we shall be covering a few things on cancer, like the background information, introduction, definition types, then possible causes, which we call triggers, examples, and the occurrence, death rate, cancer preventive measures.
Daktari, kindly share the slides. It's not yet shared.
No, it's not shared. Where is that share? Share slides, share slide. I'm on slideshow. And maybe I go back. Share. Just a minute. I go back to where we were. As always, changes. A share screen. Good. Yeah. Where next? It wants to challenge me. Share.
There you are.
Oh, is it there now?
Yes.
Thank you. I said we are talking about, we are going to talk about cancer. And now again, it doesn't want to move. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Let me see what's okay. Yes. I think now it's a PT.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. So we will cover a few things on cancer, which I've just said that there's something that has a concern. So a lot of other things are coming. So we shall have the background information and the rest and the new life solution at the end. So what is our background information? Lately, cancer has become a disease of concern. And just as PT has put it, we are either infected or we are affected in one way or another. It has claimed many lives in our nation, both from the prominent and also ordinary citizens. Not to mention that many of us may be living with it either knowingly or unknowingly. But what is this condition that we call cancer? I want to give two definitions: a disease caused by uncontrolled division of cells in a part of the body, or a term for diseases in which body cells divide abnormally without control, thus affecting nearby tissues. In fact, we say there are about 200 types of diseases within cancer. We have several types and they are named according to where they affect, like carcinoma will affect skin, sarcoma will affect the bones and the cartilages. Leukemia is associated with the blood. Lymphoma and myeloma will affect our immune system, and the central nervous system will be affected also. Looking at this, a cancer can attack any part of the body and spread very, very widely. In addition to that, the real cause of cancer remains unknown. The only thing we know is that there are several triggers which have been identified. And just to name but a few, things like chemicals found in things like nicotine in tobacco, external factors, including environmental contaminants. These are things like fumes, the exhaust, and so forth. Radiations, like even including that of sun rays. As much as we enjoy sun rays, it can also trigger the cancer. Then there are some physical factors. In fact, I have a case of somebody who was just kicked a leg by a donkey, and after a while it started swelling, only to find later that it developed to cancer. Or if you fall and you are hit maybe by a stone, all that can trigger cancer. Then infections like hepatitis B, like HPV, and most of it is also caused by what we call dietary factors: alcohol, processed and red meat, artificial sweeteners, hot beverages, very hot, that is above 69 degrees centigrade, cured or pickled, or salty foods. Now, when you look at this, you will find that we are all potential candidates. And therefore, there is great need for all of us to take care and do all what we can to prevent ourselves from getting infected by this particular disease. Now, I have put some examples here which I don't want to go through. These are examples of some of the cancers and diseases that we have. On this side, this is their occurrence rate. So the commonest is breast cancer, which affects both women and men. And on the other side is the death rate. That is the women breast cancer, we get about 21.3%. And when rated with other cancers, it's about number 6. While in men, it is about 17%, and rated is about 80%. When you look at it, the last, number 11 on this side is pancreatic cancer. But look at the death rate. That means every 10 people who are affected by pancreatic cancer, where the 3 of them will survive, and about 80 or 8 of them will not survive. So I think when you look at this graph, it really sends some highlights into our mind that we need to be very keen on taking precautions in regard to cancer. Now, when we look at that, we have some conventional treatment for cancer, and we have three known ones: chemotherapy, which normally use chemicals, initiated drugs. And we all know that Dr. Atherfast was the man who discovered this type of therapy. And later he noted that it was doing a lot of harm to the other normal cells. So as it killed some of the cancer cells, it also interfered with the other cancer, with the other cells. Then we have radiotherapy, whereby you are exposed to strong radiations. And the last one is the surgical, which involves the removal of the affected part or organ. When you look at all these, they have serious side effects, some of which include low blood levels, skin lesions, loss of hair, toxins in the blood, and a lot of effects on internal organs. When it spreads in the medical field, we call it metastasis. So all these are side effects of the conventional treatment. Now then, what do we need if this is where we are exposed to and we are potential candidates of this? We have some preventive measures, like getting informed about cancer. Where do we get this? Through trainings and also through internet. So I want to congratulate all of you who are listening to us this evening, because this is one way that we can learn on how we can take care of the little things to prevent ourselves from cancer. Then also you can Google on the internet, you get some information. Then the other way is doing exercises, because you will keep your body active, the cells will be active, and they will be able to resist some of these triggers. Then use of good fats. We know most of the times we use the wrong fats, which has cholesterol and the rest. So we recommend the use of olive oil or avocado, coconut, and ghee. Then we have traditional foods and healthy diets like fish and processed meat, local chicken, the tubers, and the fresh vegetables. And the last and not the least is use of fruits. Now, when you look at these preventive measures, some of them we try, but we cannot really meet the threshold. How many fruits do I eat in a day? How many do you eat in a day? The World Health Organization recommends that you eat about 5 to 13. It used to be to 8. Now it's up to 13. But we rarely eat 2. So I think we are an endangered species. Then we have good news that with the new life, we have some solution to this particular type of disease called cancer. And we are saying, since the causes of cancer are not really known, and the suspected few possible causes or triggers, we do not have control. For instance, sun rays, you don't have control over that, and other things. We do not have control over them, not to mention the dietary gaps that exist in our meals. It is of paramount importance that we supplement using new life products, and more so this time of COVID. You know, COVID is becoming serious on people who are compromised on their immunity. So I'll talk a few of the recommended supplements from New Life: Trenin, carotenoid complex, cruciferous, flavonoids. The 3 of them form what we call a PHYTODEFENCE pack, a New Life shake, aloe vera plus And looking at each one of these briefly, we know about trenin. This is a full grain, which will help the metabolism in our bodies. It will help us also to take out waste. It will help with the absorption. So it is very, very important. It supports the efficient nutrient utilization. Not to mention that it also supplies essential lipids and sterols to promote the efficiency functioning of our cells. The other one is the carotenoid complex. And this comprises of very many types of fruits and vegetables, as you can see them enlisted there. And in 20 days, you can boost your immunity by 37%. So I would recommend this, particularly at this time of COVID-19, because it's very important. It also meets the recommended dietary intake of 5 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. Then it has all this, it reduces blood lipid oxidation and prevents the oxidation of the cellular lipids, that providing a very important role in the prevention and taking care of cancer. Cruciferous is the third one, and this has several ingredients like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, collard greens, radish, and kale, and it will protect the cells and increase the cells' ability to protect themselves. So it works in 2 ways. By itself, it will help the cells to protect themselves and also increase their ability. Then there is a component called sulforaphane, which helps to neutralize many aggressive and damaging agents, including those environmental agents which I had mentioned earlier. We have flavonoids. Also composition is several vegetables and fruits of different types. It has vitamin C, which enhances absorption. I think vitamin C, both the slow release and also the one for all chewable are very good supplements also for our immunity. And the flavonoids also contain it. So it is very highly recommended. Flavonoids are all water soluble and oxidants in fruit, vegetables, tea, and also wine. They contribute in reducing risk for overall well-being, as well as acting as an antioxidant, thus protecting our body fluids. You know, our body is full of very many fluids. Flavonoids, they are known also to protect body organs like liver and intestines. Then we have the PHYTODEFENCE pack. It is a combination of carotenoid, flavonoids, and cruciferous in the proportion of 3 carotenoids, 2 flavonoids, and 1 cruciferous. It acts by combating the oxidative damages to our cells, and it will also support our healthy cellular development, our healthy immune response, and contribute to maintaining the optimal hormonal activity. So this is a packet and a supplement. I would recommend that even if you are not sick, please make sure within a year you have taken PHYTODEFENCE pack. It will work for your good. We have others that you can take, particularly during the chemotherapy, like the New Life Shake. It's good for anybody undergoing chemotherapy due to its nutritional value. It has this composition of caseinate to leucine and fiber from all food sources. It minimizes, I think I wrote in a cucumber here, minimizes fat storage and promote fat burning. It is also available in different flavors, so you can take any flavor that suits you. We also have aloe vera plus, which is recommended again for people who are also undergoing chemotherapy. And finally, if you have been treated for cancer, having gone through the chemotherapy, it is recommended that you use Calamark, which will help to repair the nervous system, and also Bittergourd, which is very good for detoxification. And with that, I want to thank all of you for giving me here this evening, and say, since we do not know the causes of cancer, it is very important to take all the preventive measures and much more to use the New Life products, and we will live healthy. I know there are some few others which I have not mentioned, but we mentioned them under other topics, things like the masculine and feminine herbal complexes. They are also good, but what I've mentioned here are the major ones. Otherwise, thank you very much, my co-workers in the business, for joining me and also listening to me. Thank you, P.T. Pieros and Kariuki. It was a pleasure presenting the cancer topic to all of us. Thank you.
Wow, wow. Thank you very much, Daktari. That was really amazing. I can only say it was fantastic because you've really been very clear, very short, and I think it is clear to each one of us why we need to use the Neolife products when someone is sick, for prevention and even after the treatment. So it's really exciting. Kindly now you can stop the slides, stop sharing, so that we can move. Okay, thank you very much. And thank you, Josephine, for being there and giving him warmth to sit there and watch the presentation. We loved your smile, of course. So thank you, people, and thank you, Daktari, for well-researched presentation. We've been able to know how we should prevent this from occurring. And so now we are ready to go out and be able to share this with people who are suffering. Right now, I was told, like even children, our children also are suffering. In fact, here in Nairobi, Kenyatta Hospital alone, the ward for kids is full. The wards for the other people are full. So we really need to keep it at bay by using our products, and it's good. Prevention is better than cure, as we've been told. Make sure you use PHYTODEFENCE at least once a year, just to keep it at bay. And in the process of doing that, you'll also have even kept Corona away, because it's all to do with our immunity. So thank you very much. And we are very lucky to have Dr. Malusi in our team. So for the team, make sure you can be able to reach out to him and ask any questions, and he will be able to assist you as a medical doctor. So now we go to the next level. About 4 years ago, actually 5 years ago, we started our business. Our Superstars team was able to start a team in Nakuru. So that is exactly 5 years ago. In 2016, we took the business to Nakuru, and we were looking for business people, only to learn that we were able also to help people down there to get good health. And I particularly remember, and very clearly, the day I met this lady. She's actually an iron lady because she's been able to fight this cancer. She's a cancer victim. We met in 2016. She was very sick. You know, when Dr. Malusi was explaining of the effects of even the medication for cancer, I remember she never had hair on her head. She was looking, I mean, darker than she should be. And she started using this product. Today, she has a huge testimony, so I don't want to really talk much about her, but I welcome our upcoming president team member, that is Sylvia Bwibo, all the way from Nakuru. I can see you are smiling wide there because the products have really worked for you.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, superstars.
Wow.
Thank you very much, our leaders, Pieros and Josephat, for giving me this chance to talk to us on this call. Thank you very much, Dr. Malusi, for that researched presentation. My name is Sylvia Bwibo, an excited member of this opportunity. I am married, I have 3 children, and I do business. I own a salon and a cosmetic. I joined this business in the year 2016, as our PT has said. And before then, before joining Neolife, there were things that I didn't like in my life. I was very sick, and I was also very broke. I am a cancer victim. I was diagnosed with cancer in the year 2015. I went through surgery, also chemotherapy, 8 of them, and 25 sessions of radiotherapy. Those are the treatments that the cancer patients go through, as our Dr. Malusi has presented earlier. After the treatment, things were not good at all for me. My life was not normal again. My life was bad. As our PT said, I had no hair, I was black, and everything was not good. Life was just not good for me at all. It is when a friend in our church, I always tell people that is my angel. She had joined Neolife, and she just decided, as my health was not good at all, she decided to invite me for a physical meeting in Nakuru. I waited for the day, and the day of presentation, I went to town. I was not feeling I was still sick. When I reached the presentation, the hotel, the presentation was done up on 6th floor. I was unable to climb the stairs until I got someone who helped me to climb up to the meeting. I found our leader, Pieros, doing the presentation, and I was excited by the way she presented the health part. So I listened very keenly. I also heard others giving their testimonies. And after the meeting, I just decided I was to join the Neolife opportunity and see whether the products were going to work on me. And I remember I was given a kit with the product Pro Vitality that really changed my triangle. And after 1 week, I sensed I started feeling better. So I went back to her. I asked her whether there were other products that I could use. She gave me some of the products, and I remember those were PHYTODEFENCE. She also gave me aloe vera plus. She gave me the PHYTODEFENCE, aloe vera plus, the feminine herbal, the Neolife shake, and after radiotherapy, my skin was very sensitive. She also gave me the aloe vera gel to apply on my face and the neck. And I want to tell you, my fellow superstars, after 1 month, I can remember very well, I joined in November, and in December, I was going for review. When I entered the doctor's room, he was so impressed. So I decided if even the doctor can see the change, I was going to continue using this product until I see the change that they were talking about. So after 1 month, I finished the dose and I decided to go for the second dose. And I want to assure you, everyone who was seeing me noticed the change. And I decided I was going to tell all the world, all the patients, everybody in the world about this opportunity. That's how I started climbing in this opportunity. But I thank God because as a sick person, I came to the opportunity when I was very sick. I used the product and even I noticed my hair started growing because the first time when I went to the meeting, I was just using wigs and things were not better at all. As you can see on the screen, this is my hair. It is not a wig. My hair is back, my health is back, and I really thank God for what has happened for me through this new life opportunity. I thank God for this opportunity, and I will always thank God because He's just Ebenezer into my life. I decided to continue, and what I've noticed is, for me, when I was on treatment, I was not using the product. That the treatment was so harsh on me, but I've just decided to help all the patients with cancer, the ones who agree to use the supplements. I've just decided to tell them how our products are working on, how the products can work on them. And at the moment, I have 3 patients. 2 have already finished chemotherapy and they are on the way to start the radio. And I can assure you, even when they were on chemotherapy, imagine they were on treatment, but still doing their work, going to offices, and they are doing so well. So I thank God because of this opportunity, because I've really changed life. And I've also decided when I joined the business, it was me and me alone. But with time, I just decided I was going to help other people through giving them the supplement, and also empower other people, show them the business so that they can reach out to those other people whom I don't know. So I want to tell you, my fellow superstars, these products work. These products work, and they have really worked on me. I really thank God because my life is back and I can dance again through this opportunity. So I have decided to do this business fully because my health is better, and I can assure you, even the money I get into the salon, I can't compare the money I get from my business and the money I get from this opportunity. So sometimes I say, this is a job. I got a job through this opportunity, and also in the opportunity, I'm also a director. They think that I'm so happy, and it has also given me lifestyle. So I want to tell everybody on the call that you should know that cancer is not a death sentence. So if you see anybody suffering from cancer, I know sometimes they die because of stigma. They don't have people who give them hope. Nobody talks to them. Other people fear people with cancer. But I want to tell you today, if you get any patient with cancer, just tell him in your life, there is hope and there is life, because with our product, They are the products that work, and they are going to work on them. So I want to say thank you for this opportunity. And I can see a very bright future in this opportunity because I'm there to take care of all other people who will allow me to get into their lives and give them these supplements. Thank you very much, our PT, for this time. Back to you.
Wow, that's amazing, Sylvia. And thank you so much for sharing from your heart. I think this is a session worth listening as many times and sharing with every single human being. You know, sometimes we are slow in sharing this kind of stuff with people because you are not so sure. But with the permission from Sylvia, I think we could take advantage of her openness to share with the world. And even after we've shared this recording, feel free to share with as many friends that you may want to help. You might not know anyone who has got cancer or is suffering, but the Jane you know might know Kangebe who has got cancer. So just share with the Jane and she will share with Kangebe. All right. So thank you so much, Dr. Malusi, also for really coming in and also sharing with us, you know, very, very deep information about cancer. As a medic, we don't take it for granted that you've embraced this opportunity 110%. And together we are literally going to change the world. For anyone in this call who is new, we are here to work for excellence, not for mediocrity. We are not here to try out things. We are literally set to change the world. And